You don't feel lost because you are weak. You feel lost because nobody told you the truth early enough. You were told to stay busy, not to stay honest. You were told to follow passion, not to build discipline. Now you are in your 20s, and the noise is loud. Everyone looks ahead of you. Everyone seems certain. Everyone seems faster. But you don't know where you are going, and that scares you more than failure. You wake up tired, not from work, from thinking. You scroll, you compare, you delay decisions you know you should already have made. You call it figuring things out, but deep down you know that's not the truth. The truth is simpler and heavier. No one warned you that adulthood begins with confusion. No one warned you that clarity comes after pressure. So you blame yourself quietly. You think something is wrong with you, but the truth is, this stage was never meant to feel comfortable. You are standing at the point where excuses still work, but not for long. Time hasn't punished you yet. It's watching. You feel behind because you are behind, not compared to others, but compared to your own potential. That's the part no one talks about. You sense it when you're alone at night, when distractions fade, when your thoughts get loud. You know there are things you should stop doing and things you should start. But stopping feels like loss, and starting feels heavy. So you wait, and waiting feels safer than choosing wrong. But this is the exposure moment, the moment where illusion breaks. Because whether you act or not, time will, and it will not slow down to explain itself. This is where it gets louder. Not outside, inside. Your mind doesn't rest anymore. It loops. You start a thought, you never finish it. You make plans, you don't act. Not because you are lazy, but because everything feels urgent and meaningless at the same time. You watch others move forward, careers, relationships, money. They don't look smarter, they just look decided. And that bothers you. You feel pressure to choose something, anything, just to stop feeling stuck. But every option feels like a trap. Choose wrong and you lose years. Wait too long and you lose yourself. So you stay busy. Busy feels productive. Busy hides fear. But at night, busy disappears. And that's when the weight hits. You replay conversations you should have handled better. You imagine futures you're afraid to chase. You criticize past versions of yourself for not knowing what you know now. Sleep doesn't reset you anymore. You wake up already tired. Your patience shortens. Your attention breaks. Your discipline weakens. You start questioning your worth, quietly, dangerously. Not because you failed, but because you haven't committed. Chaos doesn't come from doing too much, it comes from doing nothing fully. You feel pulled in 10 directions and grounded in none. This is the stage where people numb themselves with noise, with pleasure, with distractions that don't ask anything from them. Because silence now asks questions you don't want to answer. But chaos has a purpose. It strips away illusion. It exposes indecision. It shows you exactly where you are avoiding responsibility. This pressure isn't random. It's building towards something. But right now, it feels like you're drowning in your own thoughts. And this is where most people stop. This is where comfort ends. Not dramatically, quietly. No announcement. No motivation. Just a decision you stop negotiating with. You realize chaos didn't disappear. It got organized. Discipline doesn't feel powerful. It feels boring, repetitive, unrewarded. You wake up earlier, not because you want to, because you decided to. You do the work even when nothing changes, especially then. Your body resists first. Your mind follows. You stop asking how long this will take. You stop asking if it's worth it. Those questions weaken commitment. Discipline isn't intensity, it's consistency without emotion. You repeat actions that don't excite you. You remove habits that used to numb you. Silence becomes louder now because excuses are gone. No one is watching. That's the point. You don't feel strong. You feel exposed. Progress is invisible. Effort is not. Some days feel pointless. Some days feel heavy. You show up anyway. Because discipline is not about results. It's about identity. This is where most people quit. Not because it's hard, but because it's quiet. And quiet doesn't clap. But something changes here. Your mind stops arguing. Your schedule stops bending. You begin to trust yourself again, not from success, from keeping promises no one else sees. Discipline doesn't give you confidence. It gives you control. Control doesn't arrive suddenly. It settles. The noise doesn't disappear. It lowers. You no longer react to every thought. You choose which ones get attention. Your days stop feeling random. They feel intentional. Not exciting, stable. You stop chasing motivation. You rely on structure. What you do today no longer depends on how you feel. That's new. You don't need certainty anymore. You need direction. And direction comes from repetition done long enough to remove doubt. You begin to notice something subtle. Your mind is quieter, not empty, focused. You say no more often, not out of discipline, out of clarity. You stop explaining yourself. You stop justifying your pace. Control teaches you something important. Not everything deserves your energy. You don't rush anymore. You don't hesitate either. You move when it's time. You wait when it's not. Pressure still exists, but it no longer owns you. You own the response. This is where identity stabilizes, not because life got easier, but because you did. You're no longer trying to escape discomfort. You're using it. Control doesn't make you impressive. It makes you reliable. And reliability compounds. Quietly. Quotable line is, "Control isn't force. It's choosing what no longer controls you." Mastery doesn't announce itself. It arrives quietly, almost unnoticed. There's no moment where you feel finished, no signal that tells you you made it. What changes is subtler. You stop rushing, not because you're slow, because you're precise. You no longer need proof. Your actions already confirm who you are. The habits that once felt forced now feel automatic. You don't debate them, you execute. Results begin to show up, Not loudly, not all at once. Small confirmations, consistent outcomes. You notice others reacting differently, not because you changed your tone, but because you no longer need theirs. You move through difficulty without panic, through boredom without resistance, through pressure without identity collapse. Mastery is restraint, knowing when to act, knowing when to wait, knowing when to do nothing. You've learned that strength isn't intensity, it's reliability under stress. You don't seek attention anymore. You've outgrown the need. And here's the truth most people never hear. Mastery feels lonely. Not because you're isolated, but because fewer people can follow your pace. That's not arrogance, that's consequence. You didn't become exceptional, you became consistent. And consistency over time creates distance. Not from others, from who you used to be. This is what control matures into. Not dominance, not perfection, presence. Quotable line is, mastery isn't intensity, it's reliability under pressure.